David, one random thing I deal with on a daily basis is that I take everything as a punishment. Like, when I was younger, I was told I was going to be punished, God or whoever is going to punish me for everything I've done for the rest of my life. And I struggle with that on a daily basis, being punished, being punished, being punished. Everything's a punishment. I drop something, it's a punishment. I do this, it's a punishment. And I struggle with that on a daily basis. But I'm trying to retrain my brain that not everything's a punishment. Like if I tripped, that's a punishment for something I did. And I'm trying to get over that. It's a struggle, but sorry about the tablet moving. I'm holding it. But I'm trying to get over the fact that everything's a punishment. Nothing is a punishment. It's part of life. You trip, that's life. It's not a punishment. And on a daily basis is a struggle. And I've been praying on it, meditating on it, that it's not everything's a punishment. And I used to hate myself, literally. And I've been meditating on that too. And everything we go through is part of life. It's not everything is a punishment. And I struggle, still, like I said, I still struggle with it. And I've been working on it the last 4 days. It's getting better. I don't see everything a punishment anymore, but I still kind of do. But it's going to take time to get over that not everything's a punishment. Like if I drop my keys, that's a punishment. And no, that's not a punishment. That's just part of life. And I'm learning that, but I've been working on it the last 4 days. I've been dealing with it my whole life, but the last 4 days I've been working that not everything's a punishment. Not everything's a punishment. Like I said, I've been praying on it, meditating on it, that not everything's a punishment. It's a struggle, but as long as I keep working on it, I'll get better. And and you never fail until you give up. If you don't give up, you never fail. So I'm working on it. See, somebody came up to go inside, and all of a sudden he sat there for a few minutes. I'm like, yeah, that's a punishment. And I'm like, no, it's not a punishment. It's just that somebody came home. It doesn't mean it's a punishment. When I'm doing something, not everything's a punishment in life. And I was told that many years when I was younger that I was going to be punished for everything I've done in my life. So I'm learning. Like I said, I've been working on it the last 4 or 5 days. Not everything's a punishment. Praying on it, meditating on it. Not everything's a punishment. It's part of life. And it might look like somebody's got a better life, but it doesn't mean they do. Because everybody fakes it anymore. Act like they got it better than somebody else, and they don't. But sorry about the tablet moving and the lighting. I haven't had my what I'm working on fixed yet. So grass isn't always greener on the other side. And one thing I remember an AA saying, keep the memory green. Don't forget about the past, but don't dwell on it. So that's what I'm learning, not to dwell on the past, but don't forget what happened. Because if you forget what happened, you're doomed to repeat. And I'm finally getting better listening to audiobooks are helping me get better. Self-help books. And I got to get my apartment cleaned up, set up for what I want to work on. Like I said, self-help books are helping me come a long way. I'm glad I discovered self-help books because they are helping me. Because I wouldn't even be working on what I'm working on if it wasn't for the self-help books. I have all kinds of self-help books on Audible. I gotta look into the library too. See what kind of books they have. Audio books. Because I can't read that good. I can read, but not that good. Not good enough to read a book. So I'm outside. I look around a lot. You never know with the animals where I live. We got a lot of cats running around here now. People feeding them. But I gotta finish reading Willpower. It's a book I'm listening to on Audible's Willpower. There's a lot to willpower. Why you don't have it, why you do have it sometimes, why you don't have it. There's one of the cats. Like, if you have if you don't have much willpower, drink a little sweet. Including to the book, it can boost your willpower a little bit. Okay. Audible books are pretty good for somebody that can't read that good. They are helpful. They do help a lot. Especially when you have low self-esteem. And that's a book I'm going to try to find next, is about low self-esteem, if I can find one. I don't know if they have one on self-esteem, but they might. But I'm getting my self-esteem back listening to good books. But the God punishing thing, that's going to take a long time to get over that. Everything's a punishment. Take a long time. Nah, I hope it don't take too long. As long as I work on a daily basis, it should be okay. With the struggling with the punishment, everything being a punishment. As long as I work hard at it, it should be okay. Self-punishment, believing everything I'm being punished for everything I do. But it's getting better. I've been working on it really hard. Not everything's a punishment. Like 4 or 5 days, it's getting better. And breathing meditations help too with some of the stuff. Breathing meditations. Breathing exercises, I think they're called breathing exercises. Breathing exercises do help. I think that's what they call them, breathing exercises. When you meditate on using breathing meditation or breathing exercises, I think they're called when you do meditation, I think. I'm not sure. But I'm getting better with meditation. I've been working at it for a while. I can actually shut my mind off now. I couldn't shut my mind off before. So now I can shut my mind off, so it does help. Hey, kitty, kitty. You got cats all over the place here.